Hello everyone, hope everyone's doing peachy keen. I wanted to do a quick little haul. So I have received a couple things from Amazon in the last couple days. And by receive, I mean I purchased them and they just arrived a couple days ago. And then I got a couple things in person. So I just kind of wanted to quickly share and yeah, and I have worked in some of these things. So at least I'll be able to also give you a first impression. But I guess we can start with the first thing on top. And this is one of the two like materials that I've gotten. And it's these Arteza 48 color pencils Expert. So I only have like quite cheap pencils. And I wanted to get something nicer. And this was actually on a deal on Amazon. So I snagged them up. I thought 48 was a good place to start. You know, just to kind of dip my feet in and see if I like them or not. And I do have to say, these are stinky. When you first open it, it hits you and you're like, oh, all right. But yeah, some of the pencils are missing because, because they're currently on my table because I was working with them. But it's a 2-tier like this. And I do have to say these are very nice compared to the other pencils that I currently have. They do also give you like the color guide here. They're much softer, so I am really enjoying working with them right now, and I'm actually working one of the books that I'm going to show you. But yeah, I'm really glad I snagged these up. I obviously looked at the Prismacolors, but boy, are they expensive. Those are some pricey pencils. So I figured we'd start off with something like this. That was actually a really good deal. And then another really quick thing that I picked up was this one Uniball white pen. I don't have a white pen and I wanted it for like, you know, details and such. And I had ordered like a glitter marker set off of Amazon because it did have a white like glitter marker in there. And I thought that'd be really cool to have. And it came with other ones. And of course, the white one actually does not work. So the reason I bought the set and it's a flop. So I just picked up this, and I actually found a store here that's kind of like a Michael's. So like, you know, for arts and crafts and such. So it was awesome to like look around. I actually kind of freaked out. I had so much fun. So I did test this pen and I know it works. So that was it for supplies. But I did get 5 coloring books. 4 are from Amazon and 1 I got at that coloring store that I was just telling you about, or the German German Mike, of course, German Michaels. So the first book I'm going to show you is this Disney Villains coloring book, and this is what the back looks like. And I saw this on Amazon and I was so excited. I love Disney villains. They're so misunderstood, and obviously love Disney too. And this had no reviews, and I figured I would like bite the bullet and purchase it, and hopefully I would like it, because I've purchased books before that had no reviews and they were, you know, perfectly fine. That was not the case with this. This book, I mean, I would honestly... Oh, sorry, it's by Destiny Cart. I didn't realize it had an artist. I would not recommend it. I mean, these pictures are... I mean, it's probably meant for a child. Let's be honest. These are just not... And, like, the line work, you can't really see from there. But, like, maybe up close, it's, like, blurry and smudged. Like, it looks like somebody just, like, Googled pictures and printed them out really poorly. So... this book was really inexpensive, and I guess like for a child maybe it would be fun, but for me, I don't know if I'll ever actually like, look at this. Like, okay, it looks decent on camera, but up close, it's like pixelated, and I know, like, what a close-up. But like, yeah, it's just not good quality whatsoever, and I was really bummed because I was excited. Nowhere in the book do they tell you who anybody is. So if you don't know one of the characters, like, you are, excuse my French, but you're shit out of luck. So since this book was inexpensive, you know, I figured whatever, I'll just keep it. But then I was thinking about it, and it's like, no, like, I want my money back. So I actually went on Amazon and I like went through the process of wanting to return it. I've only ever returned one thing to Amazon in my entire life, but it's really easy if you have never returned anything to Amazon. So I like click on the button to return, and then they asked like why, and I said, you know, it was not the quality I expected, and they told me to keep it. So Amazon just refunded me, and they told me to keep the book. So I guess it was not worth the shipping. So I did get it for free, I guess. That's not what I was aiming for. I was completely fine sending it back. But I do have it, so maybe I can do some sort of project with it. And try to spice up these drawings, but right now, would not recommend it. And then I got 2 of the same like motif books. So these are Color by Numbers from Art Therapy. They are French, and you actually might have seen this one if you saw my Get to Know Me tag that I posted yesterday. I'm actually trying to post every day right now, so we'll see how long that lasts. But I did do a little, actually I did finish it too. So I started one of these during the Get to Know Me tag, and then after the video was done, I finished it. So that's what it ends up being. So this is lovely. This was the second one. So this was actually the first one that I bought, and I really like the concept. It's just very, very fine. If this would focus, that would be just dandy. All right, I guess maybe not today. But it's just these like wonderful Color by Numbers. They are very small, and this is obviously a smaller book too. And then the back, it has like what each animal is. Like, look at this. So I got this book. It was complete impulse buy on Amazon. Love this. And there's like little ducks, and yeah, it's just adorable. Oh, so cute. They even do like little butt rolls. Nice. Kitty cats here. So I bought this on Amazon, and it arrived, and I loved it so much that I immediately also purchased this one. So this one also has like the pictures in the back that tells you what the animals are. To be honest, I don't think I'll be looking. I kind of enjoy being surprised. But yeah, it's just really nice, and it's really relaxing. They do have the color like codes on the bottom, so when you go, like this is the one that I did, it has the colors things on the bottom. So these are lovely, and they're also quite inexpensive. I want to say they were like $3.50, and that's in euros, but yeah. So hopefully they're also available in the States. But yeah, I would highly recommend these. These are adorable. So then the last book that I got off of Amazon is something that I'm really excited about. So it is a coloring book by Forrest Diver, and it's the fairy tales of Brothers Grimm. So I love fairy tales, and I actually grew up reading the fairy tales of Brother Grimm. And oh, it's a Julia Rivers book. I'm sorry. But so on Amazon, they only show you the cover and then just this back page. And when I saw these, I was like, oh my God, I need to have it. I thought it was so beautiful. It's just my kind of art to color. So it's a work in progress. So it comes with a bunch of different really beautiful photos from different fairy tales. And at first, when I was flipping through it, I was kind of bummed because like nowhere does it say what fairy tale it is. And some of them I didn't know what fairy tale they were from. Like obviously this is Hansel and Gretel. You can see them just trotting along. But some of them, like this one, I wasn't sure what it was. But fortunately, in the back, yeah, these are beautiful. In the back, they do have a little guide, and of course, I can't find it. There it is. So they have a guide of like all the pictures that are in here, and then what fairy tale they're associated with. So if you wanted to look it up and maybe read the story if you've never read it, or kind of look for what kind of colors you should be aiming for, you know, whatever you want to do, it does tell you. So like there's Rapunzel. So mine is in German, so that's why these names look unfamiliar. But yeah, I'm assuming it's also available in English if you buy it on the American Amazon. I bought it on the German one. But this is like, so I'm really excited about this one. So this is the musicians from Bremen, or Bremen's musicians. This was one of my favorite stories as a kid. I read it in Russian. Well, I guess my mother read it to me in Russian, and I loved it. And now that I live here in Germany, I really want to go to Bremen because they have a statue of all these animals like stacked together. And I think I will save this page for after I go, or maybe before I go, or while I'm there, just to like make it more sentimental and mean more, you know. But yeah, love this. And yeah, I love this book. I am working on something. I am working currently on Cinderella's Castle here with this beautiful shoe. As you can see, I'm currently working on the castle, and so far I'm liking how it's turning out. I decided to go for the gray with the blue roof, so I just kind of mirroring the Disney castle that they have for Cinderella. But yeah, so far I like it, and I am using those new pencils that I got to color in it. I'm like kind of terrified to color in the shoe though, because it's such a big part of this drawing. Like, you know, it's like the focal point. Also, there's a little mouse. But it's also like obviously a big significant part of the story. So I'm really nervous. I do want to make it glittery. I think I'm going to use either like gel pens or my sparkly markers to make it look as close to glass as possible. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. So obviously would highly recommend this book. It's amazing. I want to continue coloring in it. And it's actually my first Julia Rivers book. Yeah, thumbs up for this one. And then the last book that I bought in person. So I don't know if it's available on Amazon, but I bought it at that crafting store I was telling you about. And for some reason, this art really caught my eye. So it's called Colorful World. And then let's see what's on the back. Looking for some sort of information. There is a website, so topcreative.de. I paid $9.99 for it in euros. And it has like cardboard in the back. She's solid. And yeah, the drawings are really cute. In the front, there is some information. It's in German, so I can't read it, but it looks pretty. Has the color wheel, you know, and obviously if you can get your hands on it and it's in English, then you would be able to read it, or if you read German. So I haven't actually colored in it yet, but I really enjoyed the style of art in here. Like, for some reason, it really caught my eye, and there's also like quotes on some of them, not all of them. The paper is really nice quality. Yeah. I don't know, just something about it caught my eye and I had to have it. There's actually 2 of these books, like 2 different versions, and I was really tempted to get both, but I stopped myself because I figured it would be unnecessary. Cute little guys. But yeah, I'm really excited to get going in this one as well. It seems like the pages are going to be really easy to rip out, which is nice. So if you wanted to frame it or hang it up anywhere. Oh, excuse me. For some reason, the art really reminds me of Rita Berman. So I don't know if I'm hallucinating, but it really gives me Rita Berman vibes. But yeah, oh, this book already fell apart. Yeah, so it's definitely really easy to take the pages out. But yeah, if you can get your hands on this one or the other one, it looks very similar, just has like different colors on the front. I would highly recommend it. And honestly, I'm probably going to end up getting the other one as well. I already looked it up. They also have that crafting store here in Berlin because I went to this crafting store in Hamburg this past weekend. So I'll definitely be checking out the Berlin one. And maybe I could do like a shop along with me or something. I think that would be really fun. Like I take you shopping at a German craft store. So if that sounds at all interesting, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoy getting new coloring books. I think all of us do. But I am trying to maybe slow down just a little bit just because I have way too many now. I mean, I have nothing compared to most of other people that do like YouTube videos and stuff with coloring books. But I'm also really new. So my collection has grown exponentially. But I do have a wish list on Amazon that I'm sure I'll be getting stuff off from in the upcoming days or weeks. And if that happens, I will do another haul. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a lovely day and happy coloring. I hope everybody's enjoying August, staying safe, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Bye.